So hi guys, in this lecture we'll discuss about flow through pipes. So it is a part of flow through circular conduct. So when a fluid flows in a circular conduct, so you know that it has an energy. So when there is an energy, when it tends to flow in a pipe, the energy might be transferred from one form to another form. Even it we call this the losses, right? So that's what we're gonna discuss in detail about the fluid energy transformation and flow through pipes. So right. So mainly we've been focusing on pipes. So pipe is a passage with a closed perimeter through which the fluid flows under pressure. So it's like a closed perimeter. So when fluid flows on a pipe, so it will be under some pressure. Okay, so that's why we have a pressure valve and pipes to monitor the pressure. If pressure exceeds the allowable limit of a pipe, then there might be some catastrophic failure on the pipes. The fluid flowing in a pipe is always subject to resistance due to shear force between the fluid particles on the surface of pipe. So this is the surface of pipe. So between the surface of the pipe and fluid there will be some resistance. So this we call as a shear force. So due to this shear force there will be a loss of energy in a flow through pipes. So that we have discussed maybe in determination of types of fluids. Okay. So head losses through pipes. What are the head in the sense of energy? So what are the energy losses through pipes? So it depends upon the type of flow. It might either be a laminar or turbulent flow. So this laminar or turbulent flow has been experimented and been identified based on Reynolds. So Reynolds experiment would have discussed in the earlier chapter. So it is like a Reynolds during 1980s. So he had done an experiment and found up to which the flow is laminar and after which the flow becomes turbulent. So based upon few parameters. So Reynolds number is like directly proportional to density, velocity and diameter of the pipe or length of the surface and inversely proportional to the viscosity of the fluid. So that's why I call it as rho Vt by mu or rho Vl by mu. So it is a dimensionless parameter. So if for a laminar flow the Reynolds number should be less than 2000 and for the turbulent flow the Reynolds number should be greater than 4000. So probably if any one of the proportionality increases the numbers gets increased. Okay, so this is how the laminar flow we have discussed in different types of flow. So this is a laminar flow where it travels smoothly or in a regular path. So line by line you can see we call it as a lamina. So in a turbulent flow, so it is a type of fluid in which fluid undergoes irregular fluctuation and mixing. So they do not follow this streamline. So okay, they mix up with each other in a pipe flow. So we call it as a turbulent flows. So due to these different types of a flow, so what are the head losses? So that we will discuss. So there are different types of head losses. So the one is major loss, another one is minor loss. So major loss will be called as a head loss due to friction. So majority of losses will be mainly due to friction in a pipe. So it will be even in laminar as well as in turbulent flows. So for a laminar, the head loss due to friction has been derived by Haag and Poseiles. So we have already discussed those in detail in previous chapter. So and about Darcy-Weisbach equation for turbulent flows. So what are the parameters which affect the frictional losses? So minor losses, we have a few minor losses. So those are like sudden enlargement in a pipe, sudden contraction of a pipe at an entrance of a pipe, at an exit of a pipe, and due to few pipe fittings. So we'll discuss them in detail in upcoming lectures. So here I have laid out the minor losses and as well as major losses. Okay, so thank you guys for watching the video, and in next chapter we'll discuss about the major loss. Thank you.